Today we're here at Blue Knob State Park in Pennsylvania. We have never been here, so we're excited to check this park out. We had a recommendation to do the Rock and Ridge Trail. So we're going to do that trail. Might add a little bit of an extended loop to this trail today, but super excited to see what this park has to offer. So the start of this hike just has us following what looks like an old road, and it's just a steady climb in elevation coming up onto the ridge. So I think most of the elevation is going to be within the first mile and a half of this hike. So far, I thought we were just going to start with a lot of elevation, just shooting straight up. But it's been pretty gradual. In fact, it's been a pretty relatively flat walk up to this point. We're about 7/10 of a mile into the hike. But now, maybe this is where you start to pick up. Now you can see, I don't know whether you can see way out there, but right where my finger is, looks like an old shelter of some sort. Maybe an old backpacking shelter. But behind it, I can see a privy as well. Originally, when we got to this junction point, we were going to make a left, and that's going to make it the extended loop for the Rock and Ridge, and that would put it at about 5 miles. But I was told that there's an old group camp if we veer to the right. It'll make our hike slightly shorter today, but we're gonna go check out that group camp. Also, it started to rain. It didn't say rain in the forecast, but it's a nice little drizzle. Good thing it's still in the 50s here in November. So we're gonna have a nice little hike in the rain now. So Blue Knob State Park is called this because of the mountain this year, and it's actually the second highest mountain in the state of Pennsylvania. Mount Davis in Somerset County is the highest mountain, but Blue Knob's right behind it. I think it's just over 3,100 feet in elevation. I know in terms of mountains, that's not tall at all, but we live within the Appalachian Mountain System here in Pennsylvania, and our mountains don't get that high, so it is made for a good ski area. This area gets a lot of snow first. I think the average is about 12 feet of snow per year that this area receives. In fact, it just got its first snowfall that my buddy was able to cross-country ski on, who lives up here. He was able to do that just the other day. But the temperatures are a little warmer, so that snow is already gone. We've gone just over a mile, and we've clocked about 450 feet of elevation in the first mile, so it's pretty gradual. I don't feel like we've done that much elevation. Your heart rate's still up a little bit, but not a bad little hike with the elevations. It's nice and gradual in most parts. There's the group camp. Looks like a little series of cabins. Maybe we'll get up closer to them here. You probably can't see, but there's some way in the background to our left as well. So we'll go around here and see if the trail takes us closer to these. We're up here to the top of the ridge. We came to what I guess they call the group camp, and a lot of just primitive cabins. but back there we swear that looks like a pool. And then there was basketball court and ramps. So we're gonna check out to see what else is around here. Pretty neat on top of here. Now we're just heading back down the Rock and Ridge Trail and see how long it just takes us to get back down to the truck. So this is on top of the ridge, and super nice walk on top of the ridge here. Nice flat area. I don't know whether you can see out on each side here. But we're walking on top, and on both sides it dips down into a valley. Makes sense. Rock and Ridge Trail. We've encountered plenty of rock, and now we're walking on the ridge. Looks like we're heading back here. You can see the pool through the trees. You might not be able to from the GoPro, but the pool through the trees. And then we parked just beyond that at the trailhead. All right, so back from our hike. Took us just shy of 4 miles. I'm reading it 3.96 miles for that loop. So we did the Rock and Ridge Trail, and we did the part that took us to the left up by the church camp. Total elevation says 960 feet of elevation gain. Really nice day. A little bit of drizzle rain, but that didn't bother us at all. So Blue Knob State Park. For our first trip here, we really enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along on this trip. We'll see you next time.